But the UPCs, no discipline at all. So one of the skills of the Ruchamzis and Unhize was to listen to the UPC. Everything, there's nothing they did which we didn't know. Our stupid UPCs, that they are trying to have codes. The house has landed. How can the house land? What was the codes? The house has landed. Of course, we knew that this was a helicopter. How can the house land? So, from that April 1981 up to the capture of Kampala, we were listening to everything. The UPC were saying. Like, for instance, when I sent a force to attack Masindi on the 20th of February 1984, led by SALEH, I knew that the attack has succeeded, not from SALEH, because he was not able to send a message, but from the enemy. The enemy are the ones who said, oh, we have been attacked, and we have been overrun, and the enemy is there. So then I knew that we had succeeded. When we get to the Semuto area, Chikandwa, the government had a Muruka chief there. The government of UPC had a Muruka chief. So, my people, Rutamaguzi, the brother of Kadu, and the boy who came with Kadu here looks exactly like Rutamaguzi, the son of Kadu who was here. Looks exactly like Rutamaguzi. So Rutamaguzi, who was one of our chief contacts, goes and talks to the Muruka chief. Muruka chief. UPC bivuyemu. So the Muruka chief came and we met and we said, don't say anything to that government, just keep quiet. And the Muruka chief is Kabonge, the old man you saw here. That is the government Muruka chief who joined us. And eventually, the special branch man of the government, Rulika, Salong Rulika, of Mugogo, who was special branch for the police, joined us. We got in touch with the Sada Chief Kaya, who was in Kanakaseke. They all joined us. So the government had nobody. Yeah. There were a few UPC people like Nakandi, and that they just ran away. Nakandi, the woman from Mawari. So Rucham's now. Kabonge Muruka chief has joined us. You saw Karori. Karori, the short man. Karori, come and they see how tall you are. Come. Ooh, that one very dangerous. There's no way he cannot go. Because being short and small is an advantage. Yumirao, Bakura Virao. I remember Karori in Kavarega. Kavarega, this is the area across Mayanja. He was always our not only mobilizer, but our intelligence person, bringing this. He's now 80. He's 80 years old. Kati tuba tukyali awo, you know the Africans when they are making stories, they don't finish. So they say tuba tukyali awo because they have enough time. When we were still there, as if they had nothing to do. Kati tuba tukyali awo, we hear that there is a magistrate wa government, but and the magistrate has got a husband. So we say, you're going to bring that magistrate. Magistrate, omulamuzi. You're going to bring the magistrate. So the magistrate comes. Go gamba chi magistrate. You come and join us. And who is the magistrate? Janet Mkwaya. And her husband, Abe Mkwaya. So, you people who are writing citations, you don't write them. You need to come and see me first if we have time, so that I help you. Because Janet Mkwaya was our Chief Justice in the bush. Because we say, oh, go soma kwebelagiro. Okay, lamule misango. You going to become the magistrate now of the guerrillas. Now, earlier on, I had recruited some Kabaka Yeka. You know, we had our old parties, UPC, DP. UPC was for the Protestants and some Muslims. DP was for the Catholics. Kabaka Yeka was for the Waganda Protestants. Now, when I had just come by some accident, I had recruited some Kabaka Yeka women. Because Kabaka Yeka women, people had not interacted with other political groups. So when they came, you people, we hear you are communists. No, we are not communists. This is what we believe. This is what we believe. And who were these first recruits of ours, the women? But we knew them because the UPC had arrested some of their people. So they came to see me, tell them release their people. Because at that time I was the Minister of Defense. That was before the war had started. And who were these? Mrs. Njuba and Mrs. Karureka Godo. Mrs. Karureka Godo. Unfortunately, she died in a car accident. Now, Mrs. Njuba, when she came to the bush, she was the financial controller of the Bayekera. And also the records keeper. And at one time they were attacked, and they were trying to grab my briefcase from her because she's the one who was keeping those records, but she saved it. Although, as you can see, she walks with she had some disability when she was young. So, and then Mrs. Njuba was now also a daughter of a bishop. So we have got everybody. Presents. Now, in some of the parts of the country, people believe in traditional religion. Msambwa, they have the Msambwas, they know. So the prince you saw here, Prince Warugembe, is the one who was handling you that side. Then now you come to Ruchams today brought me now another comrade. Because of the bankruptcy of UPC, they were recruiting for us. They came to attack Masurita, and the schoolgirls of Masurita, the whole school ran to join us. So those girls joined us. They became part of our force from Masurita. Now this is just a sample here, the ones who came here. Each one a big story, but linked with the people, Now, there was this officer, Majezi. Where's Majezi? Come, in front here. That Majezi apparently was a tank man. I hadn't met him, maybe I met him long ago. He was a tank man, one of the few tanks which Obote had, which we destroyed at Matuga.
Your Excellency, tulikuwa watu 9, watu 7 wakafariki, tulipona watu wawili sana.
So this is one of the survivors, one of the 2. So when he survived, instead of going back to the barracks of the UPC, he hid somewhere until he got away to join us. He joined us. So you hear that one. You hear his story. Now, when we attacked Kiboga police station on the 7th of February, following Kabamba, from there went to the hospital Kiboga. There was a laboratory person. He's one of the people who was here.
Your Excellency, by that time I was working as a senior theater assistant in Kiboga Hospital.
Senior
operating theater assistant.
Okay.
In Kiboga Hospital. We received you at one of the hospital quarters of Dr. Serunjoji.
And they gave me where to shower because I had not showered.
He had never showered for 7 days. So we bought some water for him.
No, that's exaggeration. 2 days.
That's what you had told us.
Okay.
Thank you, Afande.
Amanya.
Kitaka mayanja na sana ilimuzukuwa mukajanga.
Oh, mukajanga ya temula abakuristayo bafi.
Of course.
So now you can see. This is just a sample. I didn't select them. But you can see what we mean by a people's struggle. The freedom fighters, they don't look down upon anybody. We know that everybody is useful. That's how we built this force.